tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buffaloes offense is on the field for the first time today. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with him, a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass, it's Jordan. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. The Wolverines offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
That defense is about getting off the football. That defensive line can be disrupted, get in the backfield right away, and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays. It can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no
quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Garrison. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Tackle is made after the first down. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Banks. He makes the connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Trying to get to it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll put the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for second down. The give from the gun. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down to 15. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Dances away. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Defensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Proctor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. He'll get rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
3rd down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You've got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun. Give on the inside. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. It would have been a 45-yard field goal attempt from here, but they'll go for it instead. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this.
He'll take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Second down after that incompletion. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. On a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Van Dyke. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs!
And what a nice start for this offense. The flow game getting work
take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Oh, it's a reverse. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Very few times you get a guy that valuable in the game. Dude, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You can tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide.
The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll call for the fair catch here. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just...
And the defense gets to the quarterback. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
He's got it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Buffaloes are marching down the field. Give to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And off from the shotgun. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out and goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with a relentless chase. I by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this, we're going to get this first down, I have a play. But sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to make this work.
Never in doubt. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Here's the handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move. Got it in the middle, it's Presley. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. Going up top on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Banks. Flushed out of the pocket. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Presley. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They're bringing heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here today.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They'll rush to the line. Clock stops with a 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the timing just a hair off.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle. It's Proctor. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Buys a little extra time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man. It's Van Dyke. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Estrada. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime.
Don't let us down.
Keep the pressure on. Back to pass. It's Jordan. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
The Buffaloes will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. He's looking to throw it. Unleashes it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The inside handoff. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
To throw, it's Banks. Throws to the wideout. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Garrison. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work on second down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Fair catch, called for and made. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Kingsbury. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your...
There's the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
How about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Catch in the middle, it's Proctor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. On second down, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Quarterback extends the play. And he's sprinting, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado. They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Looking to throw. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
He leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 8. 30 short. They've got to back up inside the 20, and the team can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Garrison. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying the left side. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The corners are walked up tight. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered and get to the football.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Banks. Right down the middle. Fires into trap back, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage. I mean, if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Here they come 1st and 10 from the 48. He wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they're not on the same page there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Banks. Lets it out. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Play number 7 on this drive. It'll be 3rd and 2. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. The give on 4th down. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
Yeah, and if this this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. They're trying to get to him. The quarterback scrambled around with the defense able to scramble him and turn him into a sack. Might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Quickly complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he missed it. No good. Still leading by 2 after the miss. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He's right on target. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Handoff to the single running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Crosses the 30s. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. 1st down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he left him grabbing. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Brandon.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Unloads to the wideout. Pass on the way up. It's picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. A first down for the offense. Power football with the run. At the 45 on his way. The expressway is wide open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Wolverine. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That's caught. It's Proctor. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking to throw on second down. He wants a big play here late. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his back in the middle. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Quarterback checking the play. To the air. It's Jordan. Throws to the wideout. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. The Buffaloes will try to punch it in on first and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. Nice job by this offense. Continuing to fight. Push the ball down the field. Make plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time,
oh, look out, there he goes. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That is incredibly frustrating for coaches and fans. You have that huge play, and the penalty takes it away. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They feed him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. Fires down. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Oh, that was a